One cruise port this week alone has saw 20,000 cruise passengers and counting. That was just Tuesday of this week. And another cruise port is introducing biotechnology. What does that mean? Facial recognition. Now, the debarkation process at this port, super simple. Off the boat, look at an iPad, and you're gone. And the Weather Center has an update for the upcoming hurricane season that is likely to excite a lot of cruisers and cruise staff too as well, and captains. We're going to talk all about that on Controversial Cruise News coming up next. We were sailing on Tuesday to this port. Then boy, you know how congested it was at the port of St. Martin. That's right, this Tuesday, St. Martin hosted over 20,000 cruise passengers from 5 cruise ships, including the MSC Seaside, the Harmony of the Seas, Carnival Magic, the Celebrity Constellation, and the Norwegian Epic. 5 really big cruise ships going into the port of St. Martin this Tuesday. Amazing. Now, I love when I get to a port and there are a bunch of ships like this all over the cruise port. I like mingling and I like hanging out. I like talking to other cruisers from other cruise ships. But I know some people really don't like that. They like being the only ship in port. My question to you in the comments below, let me know what you prefer. Do you like to get off and be the only ship in port and just be able to adventure off into the island and have the whole island to yourself? Or do you like to enjoy it with other cruisers that are maybe on a different cruise line and have some conversations with them? Interested to hear. The last time I was in Nassau, it was exactly like that. We had, I think, 6 ships in Nassau over March, and that was pretty congested. Also a lot of fun. I had a bunch of new interactions and a whole lot of fun down at the bars and down at Junkanoo in Nassau. So I really like when there are a lot of ships out in ports. But again, let me know what you think in the comments below. Calling all my tech geeks. That's right, tech geeks. Facial recognition. That's right. I wish I had facial recognition for my YouTube. So I know who opens up my YouTube and watches my videos and who ends them before they're over. That would be really cool for facial recognition. However, the Port of Boston has just announced that they are going to bring to the port facial biotech recognition. Now, what does that mean? That simply means when you get off the ship and you debark, all you have to do is look at an iPad or look at a screen. It recognizes your face, makes a noise, and you're gone. No more waiting in line. No more waiting to talk to the staff member to hear the little beep beep. No, none of that. Look and gone. Now, of course, cruisers, there's some backlash, right? People just want the old way. People don't mind standing online to get off the ship. They're like, hey, I get another 2 minutes on the ship. I'm waiting in line. Right? And then there's some people that are like, I love it. I just want to get off the ship. Bing! Gone. What do you think? Are you ready for this technology? Are you ready to be faster to get off the ship? Or do you just like the old way? Like, here, scan my card. Let me get off the ship. It makes me feel good. Or are you ready for that facial technology? I mean, the way of the world, it's coming. We're not going to be able to hold it back. I think I'm ready for it. I think eventually it's going to become an embarkation process and also a debarkation process, but they're kind of just rolling it out for the debarkation process now. I don't know. I'm ready for it. There's going to be no way that we're going to stop it. Leave a comment below. Are you ready for the facial biotech technology at all of the ports to recognize your face? I am. Let me know below. And cruise news story number 3. But before we get into that, you know what I'm going to do. I am going to invite... You want to know what? No. I'm not going to. I'm not going to this time. I'm not going to invite you to like and subscribe. You're going to do that all on your own. So I'm not even going to. We're just going to cut it, and we're just going to get right into the third story, because that's what you guys really want. You guys really want the news stories. So we cut that there, and let's roll right into news story number 3. Should excite so many of you, because it is about the upcoming hurricane season. Now, the Weather Channel has come out and said, instead of our 2 to 5 day prediction for the upcoming hurricane season, we're going to give you an extra 2 days. An extra 2 days. So now 2 to 7 days they are going to give us to notify us of a tropical storm or a hurricane. Now, what does this really mean for cruisers? That just means now captains and the staff on board have an extra day or two once they find out that a storm is coming to change the itinerary. So the ship isn't so rough, so the rocking of the ocean, and so that everybody, quite frankly, stays safe on board, because that is the number one goal. Now, in relation to this new updating us sooner for a weather technology that they call investing, right? And that is here, I'll put that up on the screen here, and as you can see, that bubble, that red bubble, is exactly where they're predicting the storm to be, or the storm path, right? Early on, they're predicting that storm path to affect those areas in that red bubble. So now, if you are traveling or supposed to port within that red bubble or near it, the cruise ships are going to now go the other way. I think this is an amazing technology. I think it's great for the cruise industry. It's also followed by a storm surge graphic now. I'll put that up here, and now we can actually see the storm surge on the coast. That gives us even more of a prediction as to how bad these tropical storms or hurricanes actually might be. Because sometimes it is going to be a little rough, but they can still make it into ports. And now that this reporting has come out, it's going to be so much better for cruisers. There's going to be so much better for captains. No more rough seas. Let's hope. And let's hope that these extra 2 days lets them be able to change the itineraries so we have some calmer seas. Interested to hear what you think. The hurricane season opens up in June, and it goes to about October, November-ish. I was never scared sailing for hurricane season. I've done it so many times, I almost do it every year. But I am very happy to hear that the new technology, and now they have another 2 day buffer to give us for anything that may be coming our way. I love it. Interested to hear your views in the comments. Let me know below, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again for all the love, all the support, and I cannot wait for Controversial Cruise News episode number 9 coming at you. See ya tomorrow.